Good morning.
Good morning.
I am the president of the United Knowledge Church. My name is, well, everybody, okay. Welcome to the Living in Light Church, which is an independent spiritualist church. Our Sunday service is on the first, second, and third Sunday of each and every single month. Woohoo! Hey, I hope you all had a beautiful 4th of July. Hope it didn't keep you guys awake while all the explosives were going on. I will be chairing the service today. We have coffee, tea, hot cocoa, and canned beer. No, just joking, water available. And the restrooms are in the next building across the room to the right as you go out the door. Please make sure your seatbelts are on and the trays are in the upright position. We ask for a $1 donation to check out one of our books that you may keep for up to 6 months.
Ooh.
6 months is a long time. Usually most bookstores will not allow you to keep them for that long. We have a healing book in which you are welcome to add names of the people who you would like to see receive healing. Opposite that page is where you can put the names of those who have crossed over to the other side recently. We alternate between giving spirit messages or ability readings for each service. If you are new to Billets, this is where you can ask a question of spirit written on a piece of paper and or forwarded. But today we will be doing spirit messages. Are there any special observances? There doesn't appear to be any at this time, so let's get that page. And now I'm going to ask everybody to please rise. And please remain standing after the invocation, and we will be singing.
Which one will we be singing?
Let's see. All Things Bright and Beautiful, page number 27.
All creatures great and small, all things wise and wonderful, the Lord God made them all. Each little flower that opens, each little bird that sings, He made their glowing colors, He made their tiny wings. All things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small, all things wise and wonderful, the Lord God made them all. The mountains, the river running by, the sunset and the morning that brightens up the sky. All things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small, all things wise and wonderful, the Lord God made them all. In the summer sun, the ripe fruits in the garden, He made them every one. All things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small, all things wise and wonderful, the Lord God made them all. He gave us eyes to see them, and lips that we might tell how great is God Almighty, who has made all things so well. All things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small, all things names bright and wonderful, the Lord God made them all.
Infinite Spirit, or Spirit of the Infinite, thank you for your unconditional love in this hour and the hours thereafter. We take this time to come together to share our joy of fellowship with each other and you. We are rising, our spirits ever higher, so that we may take our gifts to others. Let us help make the world as you intend with loving kindness. May we make God's good choices, and let our hearts be glad for the sharing of your knowledge. Let us all be blessed. Amen. And you may now be seated. And at this time, we will read from the Declaration of Principles. And the Declaration of Principles can be found in the inside cover of your hymnal books, beginning with number 1. We believe in infinite intelligence. We believe that the phenomena of nature, both physical and spiritual, are the expression of infinite intelligence. We affirm that a correct understanding of such expression and living in accordance therewith constitute true religion. We affirm that the existence and personal identity of the individual continue after the change called death. We affirm that communication with the so-called dead is a fact, scientifically proven by the phenomena of sleep. We believe that the highest morality is contained in the golden rule: do unto others as you would have them do unto you. We affirm the moral responsibility of individuals, and that we make our own happiness or unhappiness as we obey or disobey nature's physical and spiritual laws. We affirm that the doorway to reformation is never closed against any soul here or hereafter. We affirm that the precepts of prophecy and healing are divine attributes proven through mediumship. The healing portion of the service will be led by myself. So who's going to be doing it? Okay. We have a healing book for those who are unable to attend services. If you know someone who you feel could use a healing and have not done so, please add their name to that list now. As part of the healing service, we'll be singing the healing hymn and reciting the healing prayer. I will then ask the spiritual healers to recite themselves at the healing chairs and invite those of you who wish to receive a personal healing. If you would like a healing but have trouble getting to one of our healing chairs, please raise your hand and a healer will come to you. Please be aware that healing is about working energy provided by spirits who have chosen the healing mediums to send their spiritual energy through. In order to become a certified commissioned healer, practicing healers need to provide at least 3 affidavits. If you feel you have received some benefit of healing, we ask that you fill out one of our affidavits to help them. Currently, Charles, Lisa, Stephen, and Sandy are in need of these affidavits. And now I ask that you please remain seated as we now recite the healing hymn to help us get into a higher vibration of healing space and energy. And that healing hymn will be hymn number 109. He healeth me, verses 1 and 2.
Lord,
us now recite the healing prayer found in the hymnal books on the very first page. I ask this great unseen healing force to remove all obstructions from my mind and body, and to restore me to perfect health. I ask this in all sincerity and honesty, and I will do my part. I ask this great unseen healing force to help both present and absent ones who are in need of help, and to restore them to perfect health. I put my trust in the love and power of God. I now ask the spiritual healers to take their place as the healing chairs are now open for those who wish to receive their hands-on healing. The healers will ask your permission for the laying on of hands and will only touch your shoulders. If you do not feel comfortable with someone touching you, please let the healers know, and they will adjust themselves to make no contact. Hands are the focal point of spiritual energy coming from the spirit world and passing through the healer's hands to the one requesting to heal. It is helpful for the one in need to be mindful of the gift being shared and to think of themselves as being restored by this action. And now for the rest of us. It is recommended that you keep your arms and your legs not crossed, unfolded while sitting in a relaxed state. This healing meditation will bring about a peaceful feeling to the group, which is conducive to the vibration of spirit. This one stood out to me, so I'd like to do this one. It's called the Fixing Your Past meditation. Begin to relax yourself. Take a nice, deep breath. Allow the tension to release from you and dissipate. As the tension leaves your body, it begins to glow of your full spiritual self. A cloud of white light begins to envelop you. It starts small, but begins to build up and get stronger. It now completely surrounds you. On the outer fringe of that white light, a green light of healing begins to build. You now have two different lights surrounding you. A white light, which is nearest your body, and a layer of green light around that. Look now. Out in front of you, a temple begins to rise. It is a beautiful pink marble temple dedicated to you. As you continue to relax, descend down to you. Hold on a second. As you continue to relax, you can make out pillars of pink marble. A pink marble staircase descends down to you, inviting you to take a step. With a nice, long, deep breath, put out your foot and begin to walk up these marble steps. As you ascend, tell yourself, every part of my body is in harmony with the universe. My organs are in tune with the vibrations of the God and the infinite. Having reached the top of the steps, you now proceed to the entrance, and the big marble doors open to you, allowing you to enter. As you cross the threshold, you notice big murals on the wall, like in a museum. Then you begin to notice these are depictions of your life. These are the moments of your life, a history of what has passed. You can see yourself as a child when you were happy or sad. You can see a sad time depicted. Wave your hand over the image to make it happy. Walk on now when you were a teenager. This is a time when you began to form ideas of what you would rather do with your life. If the image shows an unsettling time, use your hand to wave over the image to fix it. Make yourself now content. Go now to the next mirror and see yourself in the 20s. Maybe at this time you had a dream of what you had planned but it was changed. Life is an adventure, and no matter how these life events occur, use your hand. Lace it up that mirror and make it bright. If this was an unpleasant experience, make it a pleasant. These changes you are making will not change what has happened, but it aids in the consciousness of your soul, of how things could have been different, and what you would have done about them, with the knowledge you now possess. At least you now come to the end of the hall, and to the last mirror, but it is blank. This mirror is of the future. Place your hands upon this mirror. Ask that this future brings you abundance. Ask for guidance to show you the road you must take to achieve your goal. This path will be free of greed. It is by your doing that the image will be fulfilled. Ask that be for good, for the good of others, as well as yourself. Now, turn to see another place, an altar, and upon this altar is the image of yourself in your highest spiritual level, one that is happy, content, younger, brighter, and full of purpose. There are no doubts with this image of your higher consciousness. This is the person you are that is hidden from you. Remember that you carry this person with you wherever you go. Go now and return to the door from whence you came. And now, with a reminder of where your strength lies, ascend the steps taken with you, at which you have forgotten. You feel are in control and not the victim of life. And now we will begin to come back to this room, fully alert and with the acknowledgement of who you really are. When I count back from 10 to 1, you are back in this room. 10, 9, 8, 7, you're starting to feel your body. 6, 5, 4, you are more aware that you are back in this room. 3, 2, 1, take a nice deep breath, slowly open your eyes, and welcome back to Lumen Light Church. Thank you for joining me on this meditation. There is still a healing chair available. And while we do that, I will be reading from the tribute to those who have crossed over. And now for those who are on the healing list, who need healing. If there are any people who I have not said out loud, you may say them out loud now, or say them silently. Please send healing energy to the children of this earth, emergency responders, doctors, and nurses, especially those who are in need. This concludes the healing portion of our service, and the healers are free to sit when they are done performing their healing. I would like to remind you that some of our healers are in training to become commissioned healers and require at least 3 affidavits as part of the requirement. If you receive a beneficial healing, we ask that you fill out an affidavit for their benefit, which we have available. Currently, Charles, Lisa, Stephen, and Sandy need these affidavits. I'd like to take the time now to thank our healers and those who participated today. And this time, I would like to announce our speaker for today. Reverend comes to us from obviously here. Before we hear what he has to talk about, we're going to sing a hymn to get us into the highest vibration. And that highest vibration will be, I was looking for a patriotic song since yesterday was 4th of July. But since I can't find anything patriotic, let's sing He Leadeth Me, page number 7. All right, and now I'd like to recognize Reverend.
Thank you, everyone. Good morning. And I hope everybody had a nice 4th of July yesterday. Count all your fingers and toes. Make sure you still have them.
I'm missing a few.
Oh, dear.
No,
Oh,
I'm
dear. Yeah, it was like last night. There was some fireworks that were close by, but most of it was off in the distance. That sounded like war. All that rumbling, all that moving back in the background. It's like, made me imagine what war is really like. And we're celebrating. We're celebrating those sounds. But that's okay. 250 years for America, so yay! My talk today is going to be on what is infinite intelligence. The name infinite intelligence, which we've heard even earlier today, has been used by the Spiritualist church on purpose. Over 100 years ago, when the Spiritualist movement created a church, its members came from a wide background of other faiths. And when God was talked about, these members were calling up what they had learned from these other religions. For example, the Catholics would be thinking about a God of judgment who would smite thee who provoked God. It's like, that's not what God is. So this created a problem. So the Spiritualists had to overcome these biases, and so they renamed God Infinite Intelligence. That is because we can't know what God is, and therefore cannot make assumptions about what God is. By keeping the label of God more generic, such as the Most High or the powers of the universe, we're less likely to put a human trait to God. So in that context, I assume that infinite intelligence was just another name for God, an entity of infinite knowledge. But in our weekly private seance sessions, the spirits that we talk with had a different interpretation of what infinite intelligence is. Where does infinite intelligence come from? It comes from us. Each of us. We are all connected by an invisible thread, each with our own experiences that are shared in a common knowledge base. Take all of us together, and with our numerous lives combined, we are the infinite. Take artificial intelligence. It is very smart because it was taught with the combined written thoughts of a mass population and through our recorded history. That's a lot of information to sift through, and AI is very efficient at doing this. But it needs lots and lots of data centers. Despite this incredible amount of knowledge, it is still finite. There is a limit to how much information that it can go through. Compare that to us. Suppose you wanted to know what it was like to lose an arm. There's a soul out there that has done that. They've experienced that. Maybe you want to know what it was like to make a sacrifice to help others. There's a soul out there that has done that. But it isn't just one soul. It is many souls who have gone through these experiences, each with their own unique signature to add to the collective intelligence. One person may react differently from another to the same situation, such as having your car stolen. Some people will go to pieces because they're so emotional. Oops. One got stuck. Because they become very emotional. Others are more practical and may take the situation in stride and focus more on recovering this property. Or maybe they just accept that the car is gone and they move on with their lives. See how the same situation is experienced differently by different people. I used to belong to a Gnostic church, and they said that for every experience that we have, part is for our own learning and part goes to God, to build on the intelligence that can only come from experience. But is this intelligence infinite? Let's take one of us to find out. Go out there and count every soul on this planet. You come back years later, there, I did it, I've done it. I've counted every soul. I counted everyone, so I've reached the end, and that is not infinite. Did you count all their past lives? So you go back, start counting everyone's past life. Some have only had a few lives, and others have had many. Then you come back years later, I did it, I counted everybody. Did you count all the animals on this planet, including all the extinct ones? No, not yet. Okay, go out there, start counting them. Then you come back years later, very old now, I did it, I counted them all. Did you count all the life forms on other planets? Did you count all the spirits on the other side? Did you count all the angels? Did you count all the spirits on the higher planes? As you can see, there is a rather infinite amount of information to go through. And out of all that counting, we are only talking about the existence of spirit. We are only talking about the existence of spirits, and not all the countless numbers of experiences that each individual has had. But if you want to prove me wrong, that it's not infinite, go ahead, start counting. We'll wait. Nice weather we're having out there. Okay, I'm not going to wait any longer. To help blow our minds even further, we're only counting the universe. Spirits in our seance groups have told us there are also alternate universes as well. And with that vast amount of intelligence in this universe and in the others, we're still not taking into account all the others. I don't know how many that is, but when combined, I'm sure you will agree it is infinite. We have experiences every day as we are always running into other people, and those interactions create variations of understandings. Perhaps a coworker that you see every day is having a bad day, or maybe they're having a really good day. That energy affects us differently, and so our reactions vary. Maybe we see someone struggling. If we help them, that creates an experience that will be collected into the universe. If we don't help them, then that creates an energy that is also collected into the universe. If what we do gets joined with the experiences of everyone else, wouldn't it be a good idea to create many positive ones, as many as we can? Sometimes we have trouble staying positive as we complain about things. There's a trick to snapping you out of this. Suppose you're complaining about your job. Your boss is making all these demands of you. Your coworkers are irritating you. The shipment you need today won't come until tomorrow. Rant, 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 rant. Keep complaining. When you catch yourself doing that, stop and ask yourself, what if you came to work tomorrow and the company gave you your pink slip? Does that change things? What if you were complaining about your pet? It's always misbehaving. It is a pain in my neck. Then you ask yourself, what if it got ran over? Does that change anything? When something bugs the heck out of you, take it into the extreme and ask yourself how you would feel if it were suddenly gone. Psychologists have a name for this, and it's called mental subtraction. This is demonstrated in the old movie It's a Wonderful Life, where Jimmy Stewart's character, George Bailey, learns how worse things would have been if he had never been born. That is where we get so used to things in our life that we take them for granted and begin complaining. That is until someone takes it away, and then we are left with a hole. Things are not as bad as I was making them out to be. If you play this little game with yourself, you realize that loss is worse than the bad parts. This changes your mood, and gratitude starts to come into play. Hang on to those experiences that will be collected into the greater infinite intelligence. So thank you. That's my talk. Some words to think about. Thanks.
So if somebody didn't cut me off, what if they weren't there?
Yeah.
Jeez. Then it would be a lot better. No,
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible. Sorry. So now we ask for the donation to our church collection basket. This money goes towards rent of the space and any other expenses that we incur. This gift is greatly appreciated. Great Spirit, we accept these gifts and know that we help that would help us in continuing the promulgation of spiritualism. We ask that you bless it upon the gifts of these cheerful givers who seek to assist us in keeping this center as a lighthouse for the seafaring church. In the name of love, amen. So I believe that the speaker for next service is.
I moved the page over here.
Oh, you did?
So when's the next one?
Okay, the next one is.
Oh, it is Sandy. Okay.
Oh, yeah, so it is Sandy. All right.
Reverend Sandy
Reverend Sandy. And then the following one is Yvonne. Huh?
Yeah.
He's speaking after Sandy. Okay, so the speaker for the next service is Reverend Sandy. So make sure that you guys are here. She has some good topic to talk about. Wow, I really love what you talked about. Gave me some food for thought, especially when you really hit it when you talked about what if your boss gave you a painkiller? What if your annoying pet suddenly passed away? That hit hard because it's just like, it makes you really think. It's just like, they have no idea or your boss is like, it irritated you, right? It's like, God, I want to quit this job. But what if all of a suddenly they fire you? All of a sudden, it really makes you think, right? Invitation to church membership, $15 annually to the right with the right to vote in the elections. Books and literature in the back of the table. Brochures and flyers are also back there. Special occasions. Seances and mediumship circle classes. We are actually having those Wednesdays, every Wednesday. I believe we're looking for, seances. We're looking for more people to start attending those regularly on a regular basis with Wednesdays. But we need, if you're going to be coming on a Wednesday, we are going to need more commitment for that. So if you're interested, make sure about that. And are there any upcoming membership or board meetings? No. Many readings are available by myself or Reverend Sandra Deckinger. You can see me after church. They are $20. Donations, we accept donations through PayPal on our website and also through Zelle. Email address is office.lalchurch.gmail.com. We have a healing list, a request page on our website where you can send names of someone who needs help. We will add them to our healing book, but if the next Sunday service isn't close enough, Reverend Bob will have his own healing book and can provide remote healing sooner. Okay.
It's like we have Soul Search coming next week, and our church is going to be represented in it. So yay for us! David's going to be there giving readings. He's going to be there both Saturday and Sunday, and I will be there Saturday. And we're going to wear blue shirts. We'll be known as the Blue Team.
Yeah, we're going to be twins.
Yes.
Where is it?
Oh yeah, that's right. Thank you for asking. It's going to be in Palo Alto at the Crown Plaza Hotel on El Camino. So, yeah, that's where it's going to be. 11th and the 12th. And see, I have little cheat notes for me. Otherwise, I'm not going to remember to say anything. You know those heat waves that we're having back east and in Europe, the really hot ones? I asked in our seance group, is this going to be the new normal? And they said yes. So expect those heat waves to happen year after year after year. I've been told about, this has been predicted quite a few years back about how things are going to be heating up now.
We voted for this.
We voted for this? Oh. So unfortunately, that's the way things are. So you might want to invest in air conditioning companies because there's a lot of areas that don't have air conditioning that are now going to need air conditioning.
Yeah, that's a big investment.
Yeah. Yes. Also in our seance, we started asking for earthbound spirits to come to our seance, like one or two, so we can help them cross over to the other side completely. We ask for the white light to come to them, and they're kind of shy at first, and then they cross over. This latest one, there was 45 people, a group of 45 people that were earthbound. It was like, and even the Avery, he could see some of them.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
They were actually right when we opened up the.
Oh, they were there right at the
They
beginning.
were right there. They were just
okay.
like
Yeah,
right on top of it.
Yeah.
Just like, hey, help me. I was like,
that's right.
getting a little uncomfortable.
And in fact, we usually have that happen at the end after we speak with all the regular spirits. But this one kind of cut in the middle. It's like, we need to take care of these people now. And it turns out they were in a bus accident that went over a cliff and then burst into flames and everybody died. And they're just stuck. They're just stuck there. And so we were asking them to go to the light. One of them took the lead. They took the lead because Lisa went into trance and we could speak with this person. And there was quite a few people that were kind of afraid to go to the light, but gradually they were coaxed. Oh, come on, you can do it. You can go to the light, go to the light. And this person that was leading said, we got a couple of slowpokes or stragglers coming in. But finally, he didn't cross over until actually the last person got through. So that was very nice of him to do that, to help lead the group. And all 45 of them crossed over to the light. So we were very happy for that. So we try to do something like that every Wednesday. Again, we're looking for people to help with this seance. We're trying to focus on physical mediumship now, which requires more energy, and that's the reason why we need more people to start coming on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. It's at my home. We're looking for a commitment of at least 6 months that you can come every Wednesday, because that energy starts building, getting used to that energy being present, and it helps build up until we get physical mediumship going. I made some flyers that we're going to take to Soul Search, and there's another event coming in August, another expo, so we'll have flyers for that too. Spirit says it's okay to start asking for the public to help to come to the seances. And let's see. That's about it. I think that's it for me.
Okay.
Okay? Thank you.
All right. All right, now it's time for spirit messages.
So I think it's the two of us, right?
Yeah, just the two of us. There are 3 and 3. There are 6 people. Plus us.
Okay. I'll do 3, and then you can do the rest.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So actually, we do 4 apiece.
That's true. That's true. Okay. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Okay. I am asking for my spirit guides to attend to me, send me the information needed to give spirit messages. And I'm going to go, because I'm looking here, I'm seeing purple, I'm seeing all these colors, but I'm wearing black. Okay. And you have a design on your shirt, it's black, but it's like white, but it's kind of faded. So I'm focusing on that. And I see it breaking up. I see it like the paint's coming off the shirt, it's flying this way and that way, it's going out. These little white specks are flying outward. Okay, what does this mean? And they're skittering about this way, around you, behind you, this way, that way, up high, up down low, just scattering all over the place. Something about the scattering, like things are not lined up. As soon as I said things are not lined up, then things started lining up. So I believe that there's some kind of confusion going on around you, that you want to put things in order. And then I see things going into order, like the dots are lining themselves around you, so they're making a circle around you, going around, rather than this chaos that's going around this way and that way. It has something to do with your heart. There's like love for other people. There's some kind of confusion. You want things to go the right way, and they're not. It's like you're not in control of it. You're going in another direction. So it could be a relationship with other family members. Okay, you're starting to nod your head. So okay, I see something like that. You want it to go, yeah. Because I see things in order, and then they kind of scatter again. So no. I want this nice circle around me, around this heart, and it starts to go this way and that way. Take comfort in the fact that you can't control everything. You may want to, but you can't become a control freak. You just have to accept what is. Other people have their own agenda, their own ideas. Let them be. You can give suggestions, you can try to coach them, but you can't make them do what you want to do. And you're just going to have to look at that. Okay, that's the message I have for you. Okay. I want to go to because I want to go to somebody behind you, but your shirt's too strong. That color is just too strong. So I have to go with that. It's interesting that I said your shirt is too strong, because that's kind of your will. You have strong will. I would like to give you the same message that I gave Michelle about you can't control everything. You can't force people to do what you want them to do. But you can control your own circle, your own space. Like that saying, a man's home is his castle. So you can focus on that. Okay, what else? I'm seeing rain. It's like rain's kind of gloomy, but it's raining hearts. There's little hearts coming down to you. Little hearts. It's like you're getting wet with these hearts. These little hearts. So someone from above is sending you love. Can that person step forward? No, they don't want to step forward, but I'm seeing hands, like a marionette puppet. Not that you're being controlled like a puppet, but like the hands are doing this, and hearts are coming out of the hands, coming down to you. So somebody's sending you love, but they're not coming forward with who they are. Probably because it's good enough to know that that's just happening. The loved one from the other side is just sending you love. Anything else? I'm getting like a bar, like a stick. It's very rigid. It's like a representative of your will, like a very strong will. It's time to take that bar and bury it. Bury it in the dirt. Just bury the dirt, cover it up with dirt. You want to put that away from you now. You don't need it. You don't need it anymore. And that's the message I have for you. Okay, Eric? Something to think about, I guess. And now I want to go back to, that's all right?
Yes.
Okay. Because you're wearing a pale purple shirt, pastel. And I'm getting like a dress with a white lace around the neck. That same color purple, but your shirt has turned into something very frilly. Around the cuffs and everything, like an old-time Victorian aged kind of dress, but with that light colored purple. So purple is a very spiritual color. And as soon as I said spiritual, your condition that you have is related to spiritualism. So there's a learning process. You're learning a lot from this in this lifetime. And it's working towards your spirituality. Anything else? You're very even keeled. I see like this, like there's a plane around you, this flat plane, but it's very even. It doesn't tilt very much. So you're very calm within yourself. Yeah, I want to say even keeled. It's like there's not much tipping going on. You're in your right place. You got your head straight. You're pretty good. You're pretty good. You don't need that much help. Spiritually, you are connected. You're balanced. Balance. That's probably the word I needed to use. Balance. Anything else? You may not think that, but you are. You probably have some things that happen that upset your balance so that you think you're not, but you are, compared to other people, you are a very balanced person. And that's the message I have for you. Okay? And I guess we'll go to Avery.
Okay.
Okay, Avery. That's a nice shirt, by the way. I like the gold trim on the shirt. And that gold in your shirt is coming together. Like it's being heated up in a kiln so that all that gold collects into a bar of gold so you can hold it in your hand. Not when it's hot, but when it's cool. Just together, it's a lot stronger. It's easier to hold. You can make other things out of it. I'm getting the word golden boy. It just came to mind, golden boy. I'm getting a sense it's from your mother. Is your mother on the other side?
No.
No? Okay, Who is this then? Is that your mother? Because I'm getting a female relative that's saying you're the golden boy. I have difficulty figuring out who it is, whether it's an aunt or grandmother, so I'd be guessing. But there's a family relative. That's basically blessing you. Okay,
That's right.
okay. Anything else? Nuts. Eat nuts.
Okay.
You like nuts? They're good for you? Eat nuts. In particular, almonds. I've seen almonds. You can eat other nuts, but almonds are the one that's helped. Nutritionally, it's very good for you. Eat nuts. It just gave me eat nuts.
Okay.
And that's the message that I have for you. Okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good morning, family. Is it morning or is it afternoon?
New.
It's actually afternoon now. So she's saying good morning. I'm being pulled in two different directions, and I'm being pulled right here. Two different spirits. One is right here to you, right? Right. As I step into your rate of vibration, your wife is on the other side, correct? Okay. She's coming into your rate of vibration. The first thing she's doing, she is full of energy right now, by the way. Okay, that's the first thing. She's very full of energy right now. I don't know if before she had passed, she was not so full of energy, because now she really is. And she's kissing you on the cheek multiple times. Okay. And then the other thing she was doing is she's bringing through a red rose for you, in particular, a red rose. And she sends this to you as a resemblance to you for some reason. And I don't know if she loved red roses, or if a red rose resembles something for you, or if you can resonate with that. Her? So she resonated with red roses. Thank you for validating that for me, because she is holding that red rose. So this is her way of letting you know that she is still here with you, and that this is what you know. Also, she's holding up a white vanilla cake in particular. So to me, a white vanilla cake usually to me represents either an anniversary or a birthday. Okay, so there's an anniversary or birthday coming soon, or has passed, or is around. Do you resonate with that? Okay, so I'm going to leave that with you. And what I feel right now is a lot of happiness and joy. So she wants to bring a lot of happiness and joy around you. So she wants you to feel that happiness and joy, and not so much of that sorrow, okay? And that low energy vibration that you've been feeling. Do you understand? Because you've been, and I also want to say guilt. Have you been feeling a lot of guilt lately? Okay. So then what it is just low energy, but it is the word that, because that's what I feel. Okay. So she doesn't want you to feel that. She wants you to know she's here with you, and a lot of love and blessings. Okay? So just know she's there with you. God bless you. Thank you for letting me read for you. All right. Hi there, how are you?
Fine, I guess.
Okay, wow, this is really interesting. So there's I can't tell if this is your guide or if this is a grandmother. So this is a female rate of vibration, okay? And she's giving this to you in multiple different colors. It's almost like the color of a rainbow, okay? So do you resonate with a rainbow color?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yes.
And then the other thing she's doing, and also, do you have a grandmother or an aunt who's in spirit?
Aunt in spirit, grandmother in spirit.
Okay.
Grandmother officially inside the family in spirit on past 2006.
Okay. She's not standing still, so I cannot tell whether she is on mother's side or father's side.
Dad's
Okay.
side.
Huh?
Dad.
Okay. Thank you for validating that, because what's happening is she's bouncing from one side to the other. Okay. So this person, or she is, what she is doing is she is very Okay, so she's very bouncy, very energetic. Okay, do you resonate with that? Do you
Yeah.
understand that? Okay, so you and her are very alike. And you also have that type of energy as well. Okay, do you understand that? Okay, so she's here with you and she connects with you. It's almost like when she crossed over, she was like, okay, I'm going to be her guide. Okay, so
Has been my guide.
huh?
She actually has been my guide
Okay.
because I try to pay attention when she pops in.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, it's almost like it's almost like the two of you are like tied together. All right, and so it's like whenever you make
I
a
didn't
move,
meet her
she makes a
until
move.
she eventually was sick with cancer, and nobody knew until she didn't want treatment and she died.
Mhm.
So, and that was in 2006,
Ah,
my last year of college.
hmm. I'm trying to get some validation. I'm trying to get some validation. She's like, nope. I'm not going to give you any validation. That's how she was.
Oh my God, yes.
Right, that's exactly how
and
she
full.
was.
His
Yeah.
teeth are right there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm
that's how
getting
she was.
word from her.
She's like, you don't need to know about me. She already knows about me. It's not about you knowing about me. So just know she's around you. Okay, she's stomping her feet down, and then she's like this, and what that means to me is that you need to ground yourself a little bit more. Okay.
Working on it.
Okay. I know you're working on it, and that's a good thing. So continue to work on that. Because sometimes when your emotions get a little bit overboard, things continue to happen. Okay? So I'm going to leave all that with you. Love and blessings. Her energy is so powerful. It's just like, woo!
Runs in the family, sort of.
Uh,
I kind of think runs in the family.
uh,
Yeah, the parents.
yeah. Love and blessings to you.
Thank you.
How you doing? Somebody on the other side, gray hair, short hair as well. Did you have a sister who passed away?
Yeah, she didn't have gray hair.
Okay.
Yeah. I had
Okay.
a sister.
Your sister is here on the other side. She appears to look like you right now. Okay. Were you guys identical in ways? Somehow? No?
But we looked a lot alike.
Thank you. Thank you for validating that at least. Because she says you you two somehow look alike right now. Okay, because that's how this is working. Because you and her still look alike. Okay. Because like if she were to age with you, you and her would still look alike right now. All right. So that is why I'm getting you and her still resemble each other. Okay. So if she was to age with you, you and her would look identical. Okay, so that validates a lot for me. So she's here with you right now, and she's putting a lot of healing on you. Okay, she's laying hands on you right now. She leans into your left ear, particularly your left ear. There's something about your left, and she wants you to know specifically about love. She wants to remind you about love. And then she sends you white flowers. Okay, does that resonate with you? White flowers. Okay. To me, this resonates or resembles peace. And she wants you to just to sit back and relax. Okay. And just to kind of take it easy. How does that resonate with you? Because now you're smiling and you're laughing because now I understand that you need to kind of sit back and relax. Things have been a little uneasy for you, a little bit unsettling. So that tells me, yeah, right? Okay. So those white flowers, she just wants you to relax a little bit and take it easy. Because there's been things that has been on your mind that have been like really worrying you. She says, don't worry. Okay, stop worrying about it. Stop worrying about what people think. Okay? So, love and blessings to you. Thank you for letting me read for you. And then to you. All right. This would either be a mother or a grandmother on the other side.
Okay.
Would you resonate with?
Either one.
Okay. Who was in the wheelchair?
Must have been my grandmother.
Okay. She was very skinny. Very, very skinny.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
she had very gray hair and had to be wheeled around a lot. She loved flowers. In fact, one of the things that she was wearing is actually a dress that had flowers on it. She had, when she was here on the earth plane, she was very funny as well. She had a very funny presence.
Oh, okay.
Would you resonate?
Yeah, I thought it was one grandmother, now it's the other.
Okay, so now you know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Okay, interesting. A bouquet of flowers to you. She wants to present it to you. So this is a gift for you. And as she gives it to you, she's also like raising it up. And I feel as I see it raising it up, it means that your gifts are rising. Does it feel like your gifts and your abilities seem to be rising?
Yeah.
Ever so more.
Yeah.
Right.
Slowly, yes.
Okay. Something about taking your time. Have you been feeling rushed?
Yeah.
A little bit about something? Because she's saying something about taking your time and not worrying too much about something. So I feel like telling you have to take the time.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to say that, and I'm going to give that to you. And I smell this like perfume or something like that. I'm going to give that to you.
Okay.
But everything is so peaceful.
Oh, good.
Love and blessings. Oh, and then here comes Bob.
Oh,
Bob, I love he's laughing. Bob is laughing. Hey, love and blessings.
Love and blessings.
Thank you so very much. Thank you to everybody. And that is it for today. And with that being said, may the understanding of our minds, the meditation of our hearts, and the obedience of our will to the still, small voice within lead us to live spiritualism, science, philosophy, and religion. Bless us now as we go our separate ways. Until we meet again. Amen. Love and blessings. I love you all. Look forward to seeing you guys next time.